The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detentions was diplomatic but pointed when it spoke to the media on Friday in Mexico City.
We encourage Mexico to investigate arbitrary detention wherever it receives reports thereof, and to ensure that proper compensation is paid to victims in this respect.
In recent years, the Mexican government has acted on recommendations from the UN Working Group. Dozens of prisoners who suffered human rights abuses were released. But other cases are still pending, such as that of Hugo Martinez, who was arbitrarily detained and tortured by police in 2008, accused of crimes that his wife Sylvia say have no basis in reality. Sylvia says she's been fighting for her husband's release from prison for the last 15 years.
This
has changed our lives, our plans for the future. Imagine Hugo, a father, a joyful person. His life has been ruined, and so has his family's.
Hugo's case has become emblematic of the issue of arbitrary detention in Mexico. Human rights advocates say that last year the UN made recommendations about his case.
We must take into account that the group specifically ordered the country to release Hugo, to investigate and prosecute those responsible for his torture, and also to grant him an indemnization, a reparation.
Ya ha llevado su caso a la Corte Suprema.
We asked Mexico's president, Manuel Obrador, who has pledged to fulfill these types of requests, why Hugo's case has been delayed.
We will have to see why the recommendation has not been followed. It seems strange to me because the instruction is that all these recommendations should be implemented. Sometimes it has to do with the judicial system, but we will analyze the case and conduct the investigation.
While arbitrary detentions are not unique to Mexico, human rights experts say that impunity and widespread corruption within the criminal justice system means this is a problem with no easy solution. Though the UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detentions will not present a final report to the UN Human Rights Council until September of next year, the delegates say they plan to continue to put pressure on Mexican officials to implement recommendations made on matters of arbitrary detention. Manuel, Rappalo, Al Jazeera, Mexico City.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.